a 1-minute read of on-chain data, helping you grasp the global crypto dynamics 24/7. Only 15 days to the Bitcoin halving. Can Bitcoin break $100,000 in June? Merlin unlocks a large amount of Bitcoin assets in April. The inscription market is about to welcome its second spring. The US secretly adopts Ethereum virtual machine technology, making EVM the new favorite of the US government. Gold prices break through the $2,300 mark. Bitcoin opponents find an opportunity to come out and shout. Challenging the stablecoin giants USDT and USDC, Ripple's native token XRP surges in response. With a $200 million investment locking in Indonesia, NVIDIA aims to build an AI center in Southeast Asia, remapping the world with cryptocurrency. Grasp the 24-hour wealth code and become wealthy together.
April 5th, Fridays. How is the crypto market heading? I'm Zhu. This week, Bitcoin has seen a roller coaster of events, first climbing to 71,000, then falling back to 64,000, with a maximum fluctuation of about 7,000 or a 10% drop. As of noon today, Bitcoin has returned to above 66,000. Looking at the URPD, you'd still realize the price distribution data in the 65,000 to 68,000 range. Over 1.42 million Bitcoins are accumulated. Meanwhile, only 260,000 Bitcoins are accumulated in the 72,000 to 73,000 range, half the peak period 460,000. This also indicates that many high-position holding users have sold their Bitcoins at a loss in the short term. Therefore, to reach the market consensus accumulation of over 700,000 Bitcoin, significant positive news and time are needed to promote this. This week, Bitcoin's mining difficulty has slightly decreased from 360Z to 357Z, a decrease of about 0.8%. With a decrease in difficulty, miners' earnings have slightly increased. With only 15 days left until the Bitcoin halves, miners are racing against time during this nearly half-month bonus period. After all, if the output is halved with unchanged computing power, earnings will significantly decrease after the halving, and the price of Bitcoin will be stimulated. However, given the current output's small proportion of the total Bitcoin supply, its impact will also be limited. Once the Bitcoin halving occurs, it will be a significant reshuffle for miners to start the next long run, where the increase in mining machines represents the inflow of funds and long-term bets, undoubtedly a great opportunity to strategize. Over the past week, the daily average transaction volume of the BRC20 encryption market was only about 60,000, still at a low level, mainly because the enthusiasm and funds were still occupied by the SOL chain and Base chain. In the recent days, the SOL chain experienced congestion, and Coinbase will launch the perpetual contracts of the inscription leader, Ordi, to spark a new round of wealth creation. Recently, Bitcoin's on-chain transaction activity has been continuously low, with mainstream transactions mostly revolving around Bitcoin spot ETFs and internal exchange trading, naturally leading to a significant reduction in off-exchange trading and transfer needs. However, Merlin has pledged a large amount of Bitcoin on-chain assets, significantly suppressing Bitcoin's on-chain activity in the past 2 months. As Merlin is set to unlock a large amount of Bitcoin assets in April, the market will surely become much more active, and the miners will again see excess earnings. The United States has always been known for its strict regulation and conservative stance on cryptocurrencies. In recent years, as the US government has intensified its crackdown on cryptocurrency operations, they seem to have reached a point of intolerance towards cryptocurrencies. However, on the other side of love and hate, the US Treasury holds 207,189 Bitcoins, valued at the $5 billion mark, in the largest government Bitcoin holding in history. While many other countries and regions are dealing with Bitcoin, the US government has been steadily increasing its Bitcoin reserves through seizures. More hypocritically, the US government has refused to acknowledge the technology behind Ethereum, yet it is secretly adopting Ethereum virtual machine EVM technology.
Recently, research conducted by the crypto venture capital firm Paradigm has revealed this surprising phenomenon. The research indicates that as much as 47% of projects globally exploring memory blockchain technologies have opted for the Ethereum virtual machine EVM compatibility. The Ethereum virtual machine, or EVM, is a distributed state machine that allows users to offload code execution onto transaction processing. This not only demonstrates Ethereum's influence in the crypto space, but also showcases traditional financial institutions, recognition of open source technology, and public memory blockchains. Among these, both Mariana and Guardian projects utilize Ethereum's second layer solutions to build liquidity pools for trade finance.
The United States, long seen as a crypto opponent, is actually secretly using this technology to promote financial innovation. Isn't this a sensational turnaround? The US has always had vague and unpredictable cryptocurrency regulation policies, deterring many innovators and investors. But now it seems that the US government may be quietly supporting the development of these technologies, laying the groundwork for future financial innovation. This precisely demonstrates that public permissionless infrastructure does not conflict with the needs of regulatory bodies. Bitcoin has always been dubbed digital gold primarily because gold's global consensus indeed ranks first. However, during the previous war phase, Bitcoin briefly outperformed gold since gold is more stable with less fluctuation and does not offer as high profits as Bitcoin. But recently, the price of gold surged past 2,300, setting a new historical record and sparking intense debate between traditional and digital assets. In this debate, Bitcoin's arch-enemies, Peter Schiff, the founder of the renowned precious metal trading company Schiff Gold, was the most eye-catching figure for relentlessly shorting Bitcoin and vocally criticizing its proponents.
Data reveals that the spot price of gold reached a historic high of $2,312 per ounce yesterday, marking a 4.33% increase over the past week. Notorious Bitcoin critic Peter Schiff stated that as of the second quarter of 2024, Bitcoin has fallen by 7%, while silver and gold have risen by 8.7% and 3.4%, respectively, implying an obvious outcome. He then scornfully urged Bitcoin holders to sell quickly, lest they continue in poverty, and criticized Bitcoin for its excessive energy consumption. Surely, one of the first to oppose Peter Schiff's views would be Michael Saylor, the founder of MicroStrategy.
Bitcoin is certainly at least digital gold. It's going to eat gold. It's got all of the great attributes of gold, and it's got none of the defects of gold. If you could teleport gold from New York to Tokyo in a few minutes, Bitcoin was a better investment at 17,000 than it was at 65,000. I take the Warren Buffett view on this. Bitcoin's a superior investment to gold, equity, bonds, and real estate because it's digital. You can trade it 1 million times faster than conventional assets using a computer. It's available.
Peter Schiff's remarks naturally elicited a strong backlash from the crypto community. Numerous cryptocurrency traders and analysts stepped forward to defend Bitcoin, highlighting the environmental degradation and the carbon emissions associated with gold mining as being far worse than those from Bitcoin mining. This debate is not merely about investment choices. It represents a clash of ideologies between traditional finance and digital finance. Gold, as a traditional safe haven asset, has indeed demonstrated its robust value amidst global geopolitical tensions and the uncertainty of a move away from the dollar. However, Bitcoin as an emerging digital asset has attracted considerable investor attention with its unique features of decentralization and security. Bitcoin's value and its transmission network are independent of government sanctions, banking institutions, making it an asset outside the systems or beyond money. Of course, governments can shut down the internet and electricity, but by that point, your country has already lost the war. Instead of worrying about your financial assets, you're better off hoping you have a passport from another country, ready to escape to greener pastures. Since the birth of USDT, it has served as almost the only channel for entering and exiting fiat currency in the crypto digital currency space, maintaining a market cap share in the stablecoin market of 80% or even higher throughout the years, holding a nearly monopolistic market position, very much in a too-big-to-fail situation. But now, the stablecoin market welcomes a new heavy hitter, Ripple. This giant in enterprise payment and transaction networks has officially announced its foray into the stablecoin arena, planning to launch stablecoin Packet 101 with the US dollar, directly challenging industry leaders Tether and Circle on its own XRP ledger and Ethereum. Ripple is not playing around this time.
This new stablecoin will be fully backed by cash equivalents such as USD deposits, short-term US government securities, and other liquid assets, ensuring a 100% reserve ratio. Issued solely on the XRP ledger, it will also be compatible with Ethereum, supporting XRPL native functionalities and ERC20 standards. Moreover, Ripple promises to publish asset attestations monthly, providing reassurance to investors. Following the announcement, XRP's trading volume surged significantly, and its price broke through the $0.61 mark in a short period, reaching as high as $0.6176. CEO Brad Garlinghouse stated that launching a stablecoin is a natural step for Ripple, as it bridges the gap between traditional finance and cryptocurrencies.
Indeed, Ripple's big move has certainly shaken the market. Imagine a brand new stablecoin freely circulating on the XRP ledger and Ethereum, opening new opportunities for multiple ecosystem institutions and DeFi use cases. Isn't this the financial future we've all been dreaming of? Ripple's entry into the stablecoin market undoubtedly poses a significant challenge to Tether and Circle. Will the duopoly of stablecoins be changed? How will this competition evolve? We'll wait and see, but one thing for sure, the future of the stablecoin market will be even more exciting and diverse. In February this year, the semiconductor aircraft carrier NVIDIA released its financial report for November 2023 to January 2024. Compared to the same period last year, its revenue grew by 3.7 times, with net profits reaching $12.285 billion, an 8.7-fold increase, setting a new historical high. NVIDIA's impressive earnings can be attributed to the surge in demand for semiconductors designed for generative AI. Seeing the growth prospects in the AI sector, NVIDIA has shifted its focus to the Southeast Asian market this year. Let's take a look.
That AI, which was enabled by this new form of computing we call accelerated computing that took 3 decades to do, is probably the single greatest invention of the technology industry. This will likely be the most important thing of the 21st century.
I agree with that. 21st century.
On April 4th, Indonesian Minister of Communication and Information Technology, Budi Ari Setiadi, announced that NVIDIA, in partnership with the Indonesian government and telecommunications company Indosat Ooredoo Hutchison, will establish a new AI center in Indonesia valued at $200 million. This center will be located in Surakarta City, Central Java, with construction expected to commence in 2024. Surakarta Mayor Gibran Rakabuming Raka stated that the city was chosen due to its reservoir of talent and readiness of 5G infrastructure.
NVIDIA had already signed a memorandum of understanding with the Indonesian government in January 2022, committing to train instructors and over 20,000 university students in AI skills over the next 5 years, aiming to boost the country's AI talent pool. So what makes Indonesia appealing for Mr. Huang to establish the center? With a population of about 270 million, Indonesia's e-commerce has grown at double the rate annually over the past 3 years, expected to increase 8-fold by 2022. By 2024, the number of online shoppers in Indonesia is expected to reach 149.6 million. Indonesia boasts a large e-commerce market in Southeast Asia and is the most competitive market in the region.
Sony Bank has initiated demonstration experiments regarding the issuance of stable coins and anchored to fiat currencies such as the Japanese yen. The experiment aims to reduce fees for individuals during payments and transfers while exploring the possibility of using it as a payment method of Sony Group intellectual property businesses such as gaming and sports. ARK Invest under Cathie Wood reduced its holdings of Coinbase stock by 25,662 shares on April 4th, amounting to approximately $6.405 million. Unisat announced on the X platform that the team is actively preparing to support Runes and will soon launch testnet support. Tron announced on the X platform that it has completed integration with the full-stack on-chain data platform Token Terminal. Token Terminal will provide institutional-grade on-chain analytics for the Tron network, making on-chain data available for institutional clients. Data indicates that the supply of PYUSDT has seen a slight increase to 190,435,796.12 tokens, growing by over 3.5 million tokens since mid-March, with approximately 7,035 holders currently, and on-chain transaction volume reaching 66,872 transactions.